Welcome to AN24 TV News, reaching you live from our studio. My name is Temitayo Peters. First, the headlines. Anxiety as Nigerians await tribunal's verdict on 2023 presidential election. Sanwo-Olu flags of commercial operations on Blue Line Rail. Sanwo-Olu represents Omotosho, Abayomi, 16 others for screening. NLC SHUNS federal government's meeting insists on strike. Ahead of the judgment of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja on Wednesday, the military and the police have said they will not condone any form of unlawful action by troublemakers. The Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, want those who might be planning to cause violence on that day to discard the idea. Meanwhile, Nigerians at home and in diaspora are filled with great expectations as they await tribunal's verdict on the 2023 presidential election tomorrow. Our correspondent, Emmanuel Ijiola, reports.
Tinubu Bola Ahmed of the APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
There is no doubt that Nigeria's 2023 presidential election is one of the most credible elections in Nigeria's history. However, there are so many expectations from Nigerians as the Presidential Election Petition Court is expected to deliver its verdict on the concluded controversial 2023 presidential election. All the parties in the case have played their roles, and the rest is now in the hands of the court to decide the fate of Nigerians. The question on the lips of Nigerians remains: what will be the decision of the court on the 2023 presidential election when the judgment is finally passed? Reacting, Nigerians express optimism as they await the court judgment.
Everybody's expectation is high because that day is going to be the day Nigerians' fate, our fate, should be what? Decided.
Let the tribunal say the right thing. When they know the truth, they should deliver it to all Nigerians because they know what they voted for.
We expect the judiciary to pass a good judgment, to break record.
Speaking with AN24 TV, some are of the view that the election is one of the most credible elections that Nigeria ever had, while some tagged the election as the most uncredible.
Election that is rigged, if not properly handled, we have to wait for 8 years to suffer in poverty.
The presidential election of February this year, I think 25th February or 23 February, was one of the freest and fairest elections.
If they are still doing election in this country, it will remain the same. It's only Abiola that won election clearly. Secondly, by Jonathan, first election. Nobody ever won election in this country than Abiola and Jonathan. Others are rigging.
The voting that make the president, President Tinubu, emerge as a president is a fair and fair election.
Expressing their thoughts on who will eventually take up the mantle of leadership in Nigeria, some are of the view that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will remain the president, while some believe that Peter Obi will win the case in court to become Nigeria's president.
The outcome is going to be a welcome, climax. And at the end of the day, Obi is the winner of 2023 presidential election that was held in February this year.
Anybody that will enter the presidency seat and that will be able to survive is the person I want to be there.
It's either Tinubu or Atiku, but we prefer Tinubu.
If they pass a good judgment, the right person, which is everybody believe that Peter Obi.
Emmanuel Ijiola, reporting for Africa News 24 TV.
Leaders of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, on Monday shunned the meeting scheduled by the Minister of Labour and Employment, Simon Lalong. The federal government had fixed the meeting to avert the two-day warning strike, which was earlier declared by the organized labor. The NLC had on Friday declared that the workers across the country should embark on two-day warning strike, starting from today, September 5, over the current hardship being experienced by Nigerians nationwide. Lalong, during a press conference on Monday, had noted that he is yet to meet with the Labour leaders because he was yet to get an adequate brief from the relevant department. There was joy in the air as the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, took the first commercial ride on the Blue Line Rail Mass Transit on Monday, September 4. The governor, who took it upon himself to be the ride manager, boarded alongside some passengers around 9:07 a.m. from Marina Station to Mile 2 Station. Taking time to explain the requirements to board the train, the passengers who rode along with Mr. Governor described their first experience as awesome.
The ride on the train with the governor was really fun, and I really hope we can do it again. This train ride can really make our life a lot of easier.
I think it's something that is overwhelming. One, transport is the key players of any nation. And when there is no transport, there is no economy. Now, for we to have been able to actualize this dream of us, I think it's something that is very, very commendable.
You know, for we that apply the normal route from Lagos to Island, from the mainland to Island, before now, when the bridge was blocked and every other thing, the stress was much. But now with this train, it's going to be a swift movement from the mainland to the island. From Maitu, you drop at Marina. From Marina, then you move to wherever you're going on the island. So it's a very welcome development.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State on Monday transmitted a second list of cabinet members' nominees to the Lagos State House of Assembly. This is coming a few weeks after the House confirmed 22 and rejected 17 out of 39 nominees earlier sent to it for ratification and confirmation. The new nominees, which consist of 18 names, include Dr. Afolabi Tajuddin, Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, Professor Akinola Abayomi, Engineer Olalere Odushote, Dr. Oluwarotimi Wahab, Mrs. Folashade Ambrose Medem, Mr. Akiyemi Ajigbotafe, amongst many others. On the foreign scene, the White House says arms negotiations between Russia and North Korea are actively advancing. The North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, is expected to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. White House National Security Council spokeswoman Adrienne Watson said, "On September, we have information that Kim Jong-un expects this discussion to continue to include leader-level diplomatic engagement in Russia." The White House said last week that Russia is in talks with Pyongyang to acquire weapons for Moscow's fight in Ukraine. And finally, in sports, the Brazilian FA has withdrawn the Manchester United forward Antony from the squad for September's World Cup qualifiers against Bolivia and Peru.
Gabriel Jesus.
This is following the second domestic violence allegations from his former girlfriend that he assaulted her. Brazilian media outlet UOL published fresh allegations made by Gabriela Cavallin on Monday. Reacting to this, Antony released a denial on social media to prove his innocence. According to his post, "I can say this with confidence that these accusations are false, and the evidence already produced shows that I am innocent of these accusations made. My relationship with Ms. Gabriela was tumultuous with verbal offenses from both sides, but I never practiced any physical aggression. I trust that the ongoing police investigations will demonstrate the truth about my innocence." Recall in June, Antony released a statement via Instagram saying he had been falsely accused by Ms. Cavallin of committing domestic violence. Consider this: there is nothing impossible to they who try. And that's AN24 TV News as produced by Temitope Ogubanke. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Thanks for staying with us.